Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda.
How was today's darshan for all the participants? Was it amazing? Of course, there's no words to describe that Swamiji's darshans every time. It's just a new day. I mean, like, it's like first time you're seeing Swamiji's darshan, it's like that. It's like it's beyond words actually. Like to comprehend Swamiji's darshan, it's beyond that. So I request all participants to post your experience. How was this darshan for all of you? I see several participants logged in.
Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda
Ma Hurling Gomez, Ma Kalakal Priye, Ma Chingho, Malita Sege, Ma Patricia, Ma Stephanie Datus. I request all participants, was Susan, yes, Nityanandama. I request all participants to post your experience of today's darshan. Yes, Ma Saroj Aplush, Ma Jyoti Kunda. I request all of you to post Ma Kala Devi, Ma Lanzang. I request all participants to post your experience of the darshan. However you felt exactly the post, that's fine. Makalakal Priya post, it was blissful and powerful. Okay, that's nice. Ma Shulindurka, how about for you, Ma? Ma Sumati, Ma Anupama. I request all participants to post your darshan experience. So now, with that beautiful darshan all of us just received, understanding today Swamiji also has energized all the alchemy products and all the aushadas which all the participants have gotten. So you can actually use the alchemy products now for a palm manifestation. So request all participants now to we are going to be first manifesting the power of, as throughout the whole day, all the participants, all of you are beautifully manifesting the power of seeing through the alchemy products such as the Krishna Shila or the mirror or the banyan tree or the Kashra Vastra, the orange Swamiji's cloth, or with the yantra. So these are the alchemy products. So through the alchemy products, will be manifesting the power. So request all participants now to get your alchemy products and come. And first, I request all participants now to place the Aushada which Swamiji has energized. I request all of you to put it on the alchemy product and also place it in your third eye. If you have the Aushadas, that's great. Or if you also have the Jnananjana, the sacred eyeliner which is blessed by Swamiji, if you have that also, that's wonderful. You can also apply the Jnananjana on the Krishna Shila, and also you can apply the Jnananjana on the third eye. So request all participants to quickly get your Krishna Shilas, your alchemy products, and let's now start with the power manifestation.
Paramashivoham Nityananda Paramashivoham Nityananda Paramashivoham.
In this round, all the participants, all of you will be pairing up within each other, and you'll be scanning the location on which your partner is staying at the moment. So basically, for example, let's say that Ma Kala Devi is manifesting with Ma Saroja within the Zoom room. So Ma Kala Devi is going to scan Ma Saroja's place, where the hall in which she is sitting and attending the darshan. Or to give one more example, if Ma Lita Segi is partnering up with Ma Kuplicia or with Ma Jnana Pradayini, Ma Lita is going to be scanning and revealing and describing to Ma Jnana Pradayini the place in which she is sitting and attending the darshan, the live location. All the participants, you'll be scanning the live location of your partners where they are right now. So request all participants now to partner up with each other within the Zoom rooms.
Nityananda Paramashivoham Nityananda Paramashivoham.
Ma Maria Kalinina, Ma Sholini Durga, Ma Sumati Shanmuganatham, Ma Mahajanani. I request all of you to please come on camera. Ma Ivana Governor, Ma Isabella, Ma Zhang Lang, Ma Shakuntala Devi. Request all the participants, those of you who are not on cameras, to requesting all of you to come on camera. Because now, once you have partnered up with each other within the Zoom rooms, because all participants now to pick up your alchemy products, as we are now in the high space. Swamiji said that whenever you are in darshan, when you are attending darshan, your body is exposed to higher frequency, high energy. So the best thing you can do to retain that energy within yourself, Swamiji says very beautiful. If you're going up and retain, if you're there at high energy, do power manifestation to secure you. Or if you feel you're coming down from that energy, have intense seeking and prayer. Have intense prayer that will help you to raise you back up to that high frequency of energy. So right now, all of our bodies are carrying that high frequency within ourselves. We're experiencing that right now. The best way to sustain that energy, to enjoy that energy within ourselves, is by doing the power manifestation. So in this run, all the participants will be manifesting the power of scanning the live location of your partner through the alchemy product. So once all the participants are paired up within the respective Zoom room, so request all of you now to close your eyes. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. The beautiful form of Swamiji, which all of us just witnessed. As Bhagavan Somaskandamurti and Bhagavan Sishyabhavamurti.
Mahamahavagya, spiritual lullaby for samadhi, and Suprabhatam, wake up call, wake up song for Paramashiva. This Mahamahavagya is spiritual lullaby for you to fall into samadhi. Suprabhatam, wake up song for Paramashiva to wake up in you. Just remember this one powerful cognition. This Mahamahavagya puts me in samadhi.
Now,
This is
as
spiritual
you're
lullaby for samadhi.
enjoying the beautiful space of Swamiji, intensely start chanting the Mahavakya.
For Paramashiva to manifest.
Om Nityananda
With this
Paramashivoham
chant this
Om
Mahavahavagya.
Om Nityananda Paramashivoham
Mahamahavagya, spiritual lullaby for samadhi.
Intensely
And Suprabhatam, wake up call,
chant the
wake up
Mahavakya in
for
your inner space.
Paramashiva. For Paramashiva to manifest. With this one spiritual powerful cognition, chant this Mahamahavagya. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham.
That beautiful space with Swamiji. Let your whole body, mind, consciousness reverberate with the frequency of the Mahavakya.
Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda.
Now, the participant, you can go ahead and start manifesting the present. Because all participants now to start manifesting, you are going to be scanning the live location of your partner, of the program partner, scanning and revealing the live location in which they're sitting now and attending the program. This all participants to start manifesting the power.
Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham.
Request all participants, when you're manifesting a partner, always remember one thing. Any self-doubt and anything which is arising in your inner space right now, just drop it at Swamiji's feet. Whether you are manifesting, whether you're yet to manifest, it is Swamiji is only flowing through. You are just a medium to enjoy the beautiful space which you have with Swamiji. Because all participants now to start manifesting with your partner within your respective Zoom rooms. Ask the participants now to sit with the cameras on. You're going to be scanning and revealing the live location which they are sitting and attending the program.
Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham.
Continue to chant the Mahapakya.
Nityananda
All the participants, I request all of you now to take up your alchemy projects and you can actually start seeing the answers in the alchemy project. Understand? Just your personal device to connect with Swamiji. The alchemy projects are personal device for you to connect with Swamiji. You can actually set to the alchemy projects, you can start manifesting.
Paramashivoham Nityananda Paramashivoham Om 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 Nityananda Paramashivoham.
Okay. I now request all participants now to slowly open your eyes and post whatever Swamiji is showing to you. See, do not allow your mind to come. Request all participants within 1 minute. Post whatever Swamiji is showing. Okay. Your time starts now. All the participants, your time starts now. Post whatever Swamiji is showing you. All of you have 1 minute to post whatever Swamiji is showing you. So your time starts now.
Paramashivoham Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham
All participants, your time is up. Now, all the partners, all the Nityas and the Anandas, request all of you now to start verifying the answers. Because all participants now to start verifying the answers. Whether your partner, okay, how did Swamiji manifest for all of you? Because all participants now start manifesting. Start verifying the answers. What were your partners revealing to you?
Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda.
Just go on chanting the because all partners start verifying the answers. See, do not worry whether you're manifesting or not. Swamiji is one who's manifesting for you. You're not the manifester. You're only the medium for a manifestation to happen. Just enjoy the beautiful space. All the participants, remember one thing. Whenever you study for power manifestation, understand it is a personal time with Swamiji. It is your personal time with Swamiji which you're having right now. Each round you're participating. Each round you are answering, you're scanning and revealing what Swamiji is showing you. You are really enjoying. You are really strengthening that oneness space in you. It is each time you're posting an answer, it is a confirmation you give to Swamiji. This is what I'm able to see. You will see all the participants, Swamiji will be showing you more. He will reveal you more and more details of the answer.
Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham.
Now all the participants, very beautifully, we have learned the 3 statements of invincibility. Request all participants to also post their understanding. See, it was a very beautiful darshan all of us had. Understand, Swamiji has initiated all of us into the power of Ajeyatva, meaning the science of being invincible, where you have the ability to conquer your enemies without you affecting your space, because letting it to affect your space and continuously ready to be in that wonder space with Swamiji.
Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham.
SNG, do not worry, ma. You're saying that your body is working. Do not worry about it, ma. With that beautiful darshan all of us receive, if you're experiencing pain, Swamiji is only healing you. You'll see all the toxins which is there in your body, Swamiji is just cleansing out, removing out from your body. So do not worry about it, ma. Do not worry about it, ma. Whether the pain is there, you'll see the pain will actually settle down. I request all ma Yansi, continue to stay throughout the program. Actually, Swamiji's presence still there. His breathing space is there. Just continue that at the program. You'll see the healing also will happen. All the participants, we will now entering into the next session. Ma Mahabharata Jnana posted darshan was wonderful and nice. That's wonderful. That's nice, ma. Now all the participants, as today we are throughout the whole day, we were understanding from Swamiji on the different truths of Ajeyatva, how to become invincible. And Swamiji says very beautifully that the 3 statements are there. There are 3 statements for us to become invincible. First is never question Pati. Second, have a beginner's mind like Shishya Bhava myth. And third, success is a habit. What does Swamiji mean by success is a habit? Swamiji says very beautifully, if you want to experience success, work for excellence. not for success. Work for excellence. When you're working for excellence, you only raise yourself higher, higher, and higher. By working for excellence, it makes you successful. When you work for success, see, success is only for something. For example, when you're going for a match, you want to be successful in that match. So what do? You work hard. Once you're successful, and that's it, game is over. But when you're working for excellence, even after the match is over, you will build yourself again and again and again for you to get the highest champ. So in this session, we'll be understanding from Swamiji on work for excellence for you to be successful. Why does Swamiji say this truth? And how can we work for excellence instead of success? How can we identify this in our lives so that we can start working for excellence so that we can experience success in our life? Let us listen this truth beautifully from Swamiji himself.
Working for success, planning for success always leads to failure. Working for excellence always makes you successful. Understand? Planning for success, working for success always leads to failure. Working for excellence always makes you successful. Listen and internalize. Understand? Person who works for success will be very shallow. He will be working dependent on others' opinion about success, because success is always about others' opinion. What others feel you are successful. All idea of success derived from others, sustained by others, changed by others. All truth about the excellence evolved from you, substantiated, supported by you, and manifested by you. Understand? Excellence is integrity based, reality based, present moment based. Success is others' opinion based. A person who lives with all the time strategizing cunningly bothers about success. Person who lives with a simple integrity evolves with excellence. Integrity is all about whatever Paramashiva has given you, you will manifest everything, breaking all the life negative patterns. Even in your sleep, you know how to be in tune with Paramashiva and manifest state, space, powers, being, super consciousness of Paramashiva. Excellence is all about from where you are, raising yourself to the next. Success is all about others and how things go with others. I tell you, with idea of success, you will always be wavering, diluting yourself, deluding yourself. With the idea of excellence, you will always be grounded. If you see, The earliest photographs, videographs available to us of me conducting any public event, public programs, are my enriching activities. The first photograph is me doing Ganesh Chaturthi, maybe when I was 10 or 12. And the next we have me doing Chandi Homa in Tiruvannamalai and Kaundappadi. Understand, if you see those photographs detailed, whether the side tables are the tables covered with a clean white cloth, or my hand key, or everything needed for the sacred rituals, the way it is arranged. And those days, I did not have even one assistant. I was all alone. You can see the key of the room where I was staying in my hip. Means I did not even have a second person to whom I can hand over the key of the room where I was staying, where the puja items are kept. Actually, I lock the room only if the public property is kept there, because I myself don't have any personal property. I locked the room where I was staying because all the puja items, naivedyams, are kept in that room for the 3-day ritual. So the room was locked, but key is in my hip. You can see in those photographs. Understand, if you see those photographs, you can see very clearly from that time I started my life until now. It is all about excellence. If I organize Chandi Homa today in our ashram, there will be nothing different between what I did in Tiruvannamalai and Kaundappadi. You can see everything. Cow dung on that new fresh mud pot, fresh ghee, Truk, maybe now we have all those items in silver. In those days, it was all wood and mud. Other than that, everything, understand, whether it is mud or silver, I was not bothered about the outer success. It was all about inner excellence. If you see this, now, how we do Chandi Homa in Bangalore Bididi Ashram, and how I did in 2000 in Tiruvannamalai or in Kaundappadi, if you see the photographs, you can see very clearly. People who look with the eyes of success will see, wow, that time it was just mud pot, now it is silver pot. If you see with the eyes of excellence, the intensity is same. Intensity is same. I always worked for excellence. Mud pot became silver pot, maybe the side effect of my excellence. But I don't consider that as a success. And I don't consider anything as success. Tomorrow itself that silver pot may become even gold pot. But I don't consider that as success. I consider excellence means intensity with which we connect with Devi and the power of Devi manifesting, Parashakti manifesting. That's all. Excellence makes you excited more and more. Idea of success makes you feel bored, tired, even if you achieve success. If you don't achieve success, you become frustrated. If you achieve success, you become tired and bored.
Don't plan for success, plan for excellence. when I started the Sangha, everyone asked about money, from where money is going to come. How money? Money? You need money? I wanted to repeat what I said in 2001. I said, I have decided to build something which is going to be best useful for humanity. I know money, human resource, everything needed will follow. I am planning to build something which is most important for humanity, which is going to be the best useful thing for humanity. So naturally, money, human resource, everything has to follow. Understand? Don't plan for success, plan for excellence. Success will follow. I said, what I am going to build for humanity, I'll do it best, most excellent way. That's all. More and more of me makes the Ajna come down. Ajna means will, to come down, and will starts believing in more and more of impossibility. Impossibility takes over your will. If you think with responsibility, energy flows straight. Means you manifest your reality. But that is also not enough. That's good, but not excellent. Excellence means constantly cherishing cosmic principles as your thought currents. What's the goal? What's the purpose you want to exist? Why do you exist? More and more of cosmic principles, more and more of cosmic understandings, more and more looking up. Understand? The more and more cosmic principles start sinking in your day-to-day thought currents, lesser and lesser blind spot about your existence. What is blind spot? The gap between why and how. The gap between why and how is blind spot. Why you exist and how you exist. Why you want to do something, but how you do something. Why you want to live, but how you live. The gap between why and how is blind spot. That gets healed when you cherish more and more cosmic principles. I tell you, you want to exist healthy, but your whole day goes either in sickness or afraid, getting frightened about more sickness. I tell you, you may not even logically be able to connect and see, but a simple thought current. I think this whole cosmos is running with some auspiciousness. Such large existence cannot be accident. Some casual thought current somebody has put in your head by mistake. If you cherish, even that may bring complete healing to your body. I tell you, I have seen this happening. There may not be any logical relationship. Suddenly, a casual thought current, that is the beauty of Vedic tradition.
Listen.
when you know the charismatic existence called Krishna, when you know this manifestation of Paramashiva called Krishna, you will realize what he means by the word karmaṇy-evādhikāras phaleṣhu kadāchanaḥ. Listen, I tell you, royal secret. Whenever you expect result, the kind of the anxiety, anxiousness, frustration, your mind is more faster than the light and sound. It can visualize, imagine the goal of your life now itself before even you begin, and already feel frustrated, feel empty with your goal, one side, the other side, feel tired and bored and terrorized about the effort you need to put to achieve that goal. It can create extremely dangerous, multi-dimensional complexities, complications, and life negative patterns. I tell you, there are only two societies in the planet Earth. Societies that believe, work for excellence, not remembering success, and the other societies just depressed. That's all. Some are wise, W-I-S-E. Others, otherwise. That's all. There are only two societies on the planet Earth. One works for excellence, not for success. Knows the truth of karmaṇy-evādhikāras phaleṣhu kadāchanaḥ. I tell you, I can just speak on this one verse 10,000 hours. Listen, if you have to have 18-inch biceps and lift 100 kg, don't try to think, oh, now I can lift only 5 kg. I have to make it into 6. I have to make it into 7. I have to make it into 8. By the time I make 100, I may become 100 years old. No. Once the 5 becomes 6, the muscles you grow will become so strong, you will just jump to 20. And then the muscles you grow will be so strong, you will just jump to 60. It will not be the gradual growth. Understand? When Krishna says, karmaṇy-evādhikāras phaleṣhu kadāchanaḥ, he says, don't put your middle class shitty mind on the grand success you are going to celebrate. The middle class shitty mind has extremely uncountable numbers of blind spots. Infinite number of blind spots filled middle class mentality, which is all the time looking for success with a tremendous agitation and anxiety. When Krishna says, karmaṇy-evādhikāras phaleṣhu kadāchanaḥ, he means, he tells you to be grounded, excellence based. Today 5 kg, tomorrow let me become excellent. Forget about what is success. 100 kg or 200 kg lifting. 5 kg. Now, let me move to excellence. Excellence means it may be 6 kg or suddenly I may be able to do it 60 kg.
Excellence is all I need to focus, not success. Having success in the mind, you will cause multiple blind spots. All the diseases described in psychoanalysis and psychiatric, I think both are different way of robbing you. So, all the disease they describe, everything will come to you if you look for success, leaving the excellence. People who look for excellence go beyond what they imagine as success or others imagine as success. Never even my own disciples who have absolute devotion to me even imagined I will make a nation till I announced. And they said, oh God, whether Swamiji makes it or not is different. Even he has a guts to digest this idea and boldly challenge. Listen to this truth. Do not bother about success. Work for excellence is not controlling mechanism. It's a liberating mechanism. When your guru teaches karmaṇy-evādhikāras phaleṣhu kadāchanaḥ, work without bothering about the results, he is not using this as a controlling mechanism. He is using this as a liberating mechanism, liberating you from your Chandala mentality. Understand, as on now, you will have confidence only about the things repetitively lived in your life. Like example, if you go to the same office every day, and end of the month receive the same salary, at least for 10 years, you feel that office is stable and trustworthy. And you get grounded, trusting that office. A repetitive actions and results only gives you the grounding and the trust. I tell you, experience of the awakened state and alive state will give you tremendous grounding and trust on very life, your life, that you are not going to die forever. Understand that grounding is a fundamental right of every human being. I know for sure I am not going to die. When this body is not functioning as I want, I will only be sitting and planning what kind of a body shall we take next time, what should be the size of the beard and what should be the size of the biceps, and that's what I will be sitting and planning. That is what I will be sitting and planning, nothing else. What kind of a Rudraksha I should be wearing next time. Understand, I am grounded. How much you trust your office, boss, your salary, if you are working in that company for 30-40 years and receiving the salary, how much you are grounded, your very cognition trusts it. Yes, my office exists, I go there and I do this. Every end of every month I receive this salary. It becomes like how stably you trust something which is happening in your life for quite a number of times. Same with that kind of a inner stability, cognition, you will know that you don't have death. Taste of awakened state, alive state, turiya and turyadita. Even the tip of the tongue, that nectar is tasted. You get grounded about
reality of the life's existence. Wow, I don't have death. That is fundamental right of every human being. Fundamentally, you have a right to taste that freedom and joy. I don't have death. Experiencing higher consciousness in your nervous system will give you liberation from fear of the unknown. You will be grounded. Wow. Fundamentally, you will be cleared about the truth. I am a consciousness and I don't die. I embody myself in multiple bodies as I want, as per the laws of the life. But ultimately, I do not die. Your nerves will have that guts. I don't die. Talk to somebody else. Your cognition will be so clear. Your nerves cannot be pushed into nervous breakdown. Even when you leave the body, you will not fall into that nervous breakdown or coma. You will say, all right, I think the body is not able to function as I want, the way I want to exist. Come on, let's design another one body to exist as I want, or just be disembodied being. That guts in your nervous system happens when you taste Turiya or Turyadita, the alive or awakened state.
Just simple three principles. Decide to accept everything inside, outside, and decide to unclutch from everything inside, outside. Decide to experience peace first. Because when the peace is filling your muscle memory, biomemory, then the bliss grows in bioenergy. Understand? Bliss, ananda, is an intense excitement from inside you when you start experiencing bliss. I tell you. Joy is success-based, success is joy-based. Ananda is excellence-based, excellence is ananda-based. There is a big difference between joy and bliss. There is a big difference between success and excellence. Stop chasing joy. Stop chasing success. Start looking for ananda. Start looking for excellence. For example, yesterday I was talking about that Nityananda Hindu Library project. If you ask me to define that project based on your idea of success, I can never define, because it is going to be unending work. Like Adi Shankaracharya started a revival. Then Shankaracharya 2, Shankaracharya 3, Shankaracharya 4, Shankaracharya 5. Now I think Kanchi Parampara has almost 70 Shankaracharyas. The other Shringeri and all, different numbers. But Kanchi Parampara is almost like a 70 Shankaracharyas. They are continuing. Same way, this revival of Kailasa, Nityananda Hindu Library, it starts. It can never end. I tell you. It starts. Based on the scale of success, I can never measure. Based on the scale of joy, I can never measure. I can only measure this whole revival of Nityananda Hindu Library based on excellence. It cannot be measured based on the idea of success. It can only be measured based on the excellence, because we are collecting. I started this work maybe when I was 3. When first book was given to me, I don't even know to read, write alphabets, and I just started playing with it and started picking up. Understand? From that time I am collecting the scriptures. And I am only working for excellence, means I am very clear. I am going to collect everything related to Hinduism. The source scriptures, various commentaries and translations, good or bad. Some translations are true to the original, some are 80% true, some are 70% true, some are absolutely distorted. But I am going to collect everything, organize, index. If you Hindus who are interested, if you spend your time, pressure, talent on it, I'll do little early. If not, I will do all alone by myself. I don't have a problem. That is what is my tyaga. If you come, along with you. If not, alone. If you oppose, in spite of you, I'll do what I have to do. That is what is excellence-based strategy. I don't have the idea of success inserted into me. I am very clear. I am Ananda-based person. I am excellence-based person. I am not so-called success-based person or joy-based person. I am excellence-based person. I am bliss-based person. To understand, happiness is binary logic based. Sugamapaditam sevyam dukkhamapaditam yata chakravat parivartante dukkani cha sugani cha. Hidopadesha. This is a line from Hidopadesha. Happiness is followed by sorrow, and sorrow is followed by happiness, and happiness and sorrow rotate like a wheel. Sugamapaditam sevyam dukkhamapaditam yata chakravat parivartante dukkani cha sugani cha. Always work for excellence. I tell you. If I complete the mission which I am supposed to complete in this birth, then I will not come back. I will reside in Kailasa, send Shivaganas to continue this work and revive and keep it alive, reach out to the whole humanity. If I feel I have not yet completed, then I will assume one more body, come back and continue this work. It's like a Nityanandacharya too. Then they will call me as Adi Nityanandacharya. Then Nityanandacharya 2, Nityanandacharya 3, Nityanandacharya 4. It will continue, but the revival will continue forever because it is excellence-based mission, not success-based mission.
Dayanandam, to all the participants once again. That was a very beautiful session. Swamiji spoke on work for excellence, not for success. Working for excellence is different. Working for success is different. Swamiji says very beautifully in the satsang that when you work for excellence, understand, when you're working for excellence, you will be successful. But when you're working for success, you will not be successful. How? Let us understand. See, when you're working for success, when you're working for, let's take an example, when you're working for success. Take an example of you're an archer and you're preparing yourself to go for an archery class. Okay? Sorry, you're preparing yourself to go for an Olympics archery test. So what do? You prepare your whole day, your whole time, you dedicate your whole life for you to become the best archer so that you can win in the Olympics. Right? Now, the day of the competition comes. You go, you participate, and you win. Understand, it is only temporary. Understand, it is temporary. Where for the competition you build it up. For the competition you have spent yourself. You worked hard for that. But after the competition is over, you get back to your normal life. Okay, let me go to my 9-to-5 job. Let me continue my whole life. And once in a while, you look at the trophy that, oh, I win the Olympics, and you remember yourself for that. See, Swamiji is saying, when you work for success, yes, one point you will be successful, but you will not feel successful 24/7. When you work for excellence, understand? The same example as an archer aiming to become an Olympics, aiming to win an Olympics. After he wins, he again starts training himself for even more excellence. Where he diagnoses to say, okay, this is where I went wrong in Olympics. This is what I should have done. He comes to utter perfectionism, where he'll excel in it. He can go more and more higher. He can get a Guinness World Record, whatever, highest. That is working for excellence, where you're always working for success, always working for the best of the best of the best. That is working for excellence. When you work for excellence, you will see you will manifest success in your life. When you're working for success, yes, once in a while you will be successful, but not every time. Not all the time you'll be successful. So all participants understanding. Today, all of us need to understand one thing. Today, all of us learn the truths of conquering life, secrets of winning over our enemies, how to become invincible, Ajeyatva. For you to become invincibility, Swamiji is saying, work for excellence. Do not work for success. When you work for excellence, you're excellent. You become an expert in that field. And you'll always be successful, no matter wherever you go. You'll always be successful. So all participants understanding this one truth. Whatever it is, decide that I'm going to be working for excellence, not for success. See, what happens? Why is Swamiji saying when you work for excellence, you bring success? But isn't there no difference between success and excellence? See, there is a difference. See, understand? Swamiji says very beautifully that when you are working for success, you work hard to aim at the goal, that one point in life where you feel so happy you have mastered it. You feel so happy that you have won it. But after that, what do? Okay, you won in the competition for 1 month. You'll be praised. You'll be very happy. After that, what do? You come back to your regular lifestyle. You come back with same old being as you are. Okay, let me go to my 9 to 5 job. Let me continue my life. Typical routine will be wake up in the morning, freshen up, have some coffee, tea, have your breakfast, go to your job, have lunch, come back, eat dinner, spend time with your kids, go to rest. Again, wake up in the morning and the routine continues. You yourself will feel bored. You yourself will not feel, okay, am I working for success or what? No. That is what Swami mean by work for excellence. When you're working for success, yes, temporarily you will feel successful, but not every single time you will not feel successful. But when you work for excellence, no matter whatever happens in your life, you'll always be successful. This is the truth. But Swamiji is giving. This is the best strategy for you to win in any point in life, in any field of life. Whether in the field of health, whether in the field of wealth, whether in the field of relationships, whether in the field of your career, your job, anything. Work for excellence. When you work for excellence, you're excelling in it. So that you'll be powerful. You will be successful in it. Understand? Conquering your enemies is nothing but working for excellence. See, all of us have a mindset whenever it is competitive, when we're competing between two groups, when some competition is there, we feel that, oh, I have to win, only then I'll be successful. I have to win myself. But yeah, even kids also, we've been grown up like that only. Oh, I'm in team A, I'm in team B. Team B only has to win. I'll fight for team B. Or if you're in team A only has to win. No matter what, team A only, team A. And then when the match is over, if team A wins, what will happen to team B? He lost it. We failed. We couldn't make it. Team A will be, wow, we won the game, we celebrated. Let us celebrate our victory. For a week it will continue. After that, you come back to the same old lifestyle. When you see, as Swamiji says, lifestyle is important for all of us to become successful in our life. As Swamiji says, success is a habit. Success as a habit means what? Working hard for it. Now this team B. Yes, they have lost the game. But if they decide, come on, this is the first trial. Okay, this is how I know how the field will start. This is how I know how the field will be when I'm on the ground. Let me excel in. Let me see where and all I found mistake. Let me go back, rewind my steps. What did I miss exactly? That I could have done it better. Build again, day and night. Sit and train yourself. Again, the next match comes. Who knows? Team B will win. Even after they win, they understand? Even after they win, they have to think inside themselves, okay, still, I need to become excellent. That and all I miss. Let me become successful. Continuously, this was Swamiji mean by making success as a habit. See, many times we do not understand what exactly Swamiji mean by success as a habit. When Swamiji says success is a habit, understand that make it as a part of your life. Make your work, whatever you're doing, whatever goal you're achieving, your life purpose, your very lifestyle. You're born with it. You are born with it. You have no choice. You're embedded with it. Understand? You're embedded with this. There's no other choice for you. When you understand this, you will see you'll become success as a habit. This is a technique which Swamiji is giving for all of us to become successful in our life. Take even the most successful people in the out there in the world. If because they have made success as a habit, they have made that as a lifestyle in their life. That is why they are able to manifest the life. That is why they are able to be successful. Continuously moving. Not letting either your tiredness or laziness to come in the way. Let me start. That's fine. If you're excellent in one field completely, go to the next field. Let me become a sarvajnani, where I'm excelled in every single thing. This is what Swami means by success is a habit. When you work for excellence, you become successful. It's all participants understanding. This is a very important truth. All of us need to cognize and understand that success is a habit. Only when we make whatever we're doing, when you excel in it, you will see you will manifest success in it. Basilaya, understand Basilaya. Now the magazine which you have doing, decide to excel in it. Instead of just having a goal, let me have it's a monthly release, let me have a lot of subscribers to my magazine. No. Think in the way, how can I excel in magazine field itself? How can I excel in the way I write? How can I excel in the way I'm designing the magazine? How can I excel in the way the printing quality? How can I excel in the marketing department? When you think in that way, you will see your magazine will become successful. Who knows? After 1 month, you have 1,000 subscribers. Next month, 10,000 subscribers. When you understand just made what you did. Now, with the purple magazine, the magazine book which you're designing, beautiful. Decide to make it as a lifestyle. That's it. Decide that this is how I'm going to qualify myself. No, understand? If you're working for excellence, there is no qualification, there's no ending needed. Always have a beginner's mind. Ready to learn, ready to rewire, ready to rejuvenate yourself with new ideas. That is what making working as an excellence. So, basically, now once you have published one magazine, just say, okay, how can I make the magazine better? In visual wise, or the writing wise, or in the quality wise, the printing quality wise. How can I make it more interactive with people? How can I make it in such a way this becomes a top magazines in Toronto? When you excel here, you will see successful manifest. Lakshmi herself will shower to you. Are you understanding? This is not truth just for Basil alone, all the participants, this is for everyone. Even in your lifestyle, even in your career, even in your relationship, even in your health, when you understand that let me work for success, you're not going to be successful. No. When you work for excellence, you excel in it. Because when you're working for excellence, you are not going to allow tiredness or boredom come in play. You are only allow your groundedness. You're going to allow you to push yourself more further again and again to reach the peak so that you master that itself in your life. Take an example of a mountain. Now, the mountain has several layers. Let's say the mountain has 5 layers. Okay. Now you have completed the first layer. Some people think, first layer itself is enough. I don't want to go much further. Let me go back. Some people will go back. those are the people, they're working for success. Understand? They're working for success. But the people are working for excellence. Oh, I finished the first layer. Okay, 4 more layers I have. Now let me finish the second layer. They go up. Once you reach the second layer, oh, I reached the second layer. That's great. So I have 3 more layers. Okay, I think now, now I understand at what point of time my body needs some rest. What point of time I need to go attend to my body activities, whatever needs to be done. I need to attend myself. And I can continue. I know this many amounts of hours if I walk, if I trek. I know I'll be able to reach the third mountain. Then you go up. You reach the third mountain. Oh, I reached third mountain. Okay, 2 more mountains left. And again you start the 4th mountain. Oh, I'm almost there. Then you reach the 5th mountain. The 5th mountain you reach. Whoa, I have reached the 5th mountain. You will not stop there. Understand? Even after you reach the 5th mountain, you'll be like, okay, let me go for another mountain now, which is more taller than this building. It's much more taller than this. And you start your journey again. That's what Swamiji mean by rejuvenating yourself again and again and again. Understand? The 3 stages of invincibility Swamiji is beautifully given. This interconnect with each other, which is nothing but experiencing working for excellence. When you are working for excellence, you will not allow boredom, tiredness to come. You will always have the beginner's mindset to rejuvenate yourself continuously, again and again and again. And you'll make success as a habit for you. You'll always feel, okay, this is how I excel now. Okay, let me excel next thing. You'll always think ways to excel. How can be successful? And the third thing, never question Pati. Never question Paramashiva, your Guru. Because your Guru knows what needs to be done. Understands very beautifully Swamiji says, actually in Kailasa. Swamiji, the way Swamiji trains each and every one of his one. If they excel in one field, Swamiji will not let them stop there. Swamiji make them excel in one more field so they can become everything. They can excel in every single department. Okay, if you excel in accounts, next let you excel in temple. If you are excel in temple, let you go to Gurukul. If you are excel in Gurukul, you can go to Annalaya. If you excel in Annalaya, you can go to Jnanalaya. Like that, Swamiji is excelling every single one of us to experience success in life. Continuously having the ability to rejuvenate yourself, not letting your tiredness or boredom to come in your way. That is working for excellence and making yourself successful in life.
Paramashivoham. Nityananda Paramashivoham. Nityananda.
All participants understanding. This is what Swamiji is trying to say. This is what Swamiji is revealing on. Work for excellence, not for success. So request all participants, decide now onwards, today onwards, that whatever I'm working, I'm going to make it as a lifestyle. I'm going to make it as a habit for me. So that when I make this as a habit, so that whenever I make this as a habit, you will see you'll excel.
Nityananda Paramashivoham. Nityananda Paramashivoham.
So all participants understand. Now decide today onwards, in whatever work I am doing, whatever it is, let me decide, let me be centered on excellence. In whatever I do, let me excellence. See, Swamiji is saying this because followers to understand that when you work for success, we always think of the result. Very beautifully, Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, karmaṇy-evādhikāras ma phaleṣhu kadāchanaḥ, ma karma phaleheturbu mate sangosta karmani. Krishna is saying very beautifully that the work which you're doing, do not worry about the actions. Do not worry about the results of the actions. Just do the work. You do not have the right to worry about the results of the action. This is what Swamiji is again saying. Work for excellence. When you work for success, you're continuously worried, oh, will I be successful? You yourself enter in anxiety. But when you enter for excellence, you will see, how can I always be successful in life? Let me center myself on excellence. Naturally, you will not bother whether what the outcomes. I know I'm working for excellence. I know I'm going to manifest that. This is the kind of communication. This is the kind of mature conversation you'll be having within yourself. When you're working for success, you create lots of frustration, lots of anxiety, powerlessness, doubt, SDHD within yourself. But when you work for excellence, whatever it is you will drop. You won't attain any other powerlessness because you're not thinking about the results. You only work for the work, which is excelling. Okay, as all participants understand. Now decide. Today onwards, I am deciding. I request all participants now, take a strong Satya Sankalpa there. Today onwards, I am deciding to work, whatever work I am doing, I am going to make it as a success. Sorry, I am going to work in excellence. I am going to excel in it. I am not going to work for success, but I am going to work for excellence. With this beautiful understanding, we'll be now moving ahead to very important and exciting segment where Swamiji will be having the Q&A session answered by Swamiji on conquering life and how to be victorious and successful. Let us enjoy this beautiful session with Swamiji.
This is Madhuri from Jaipur, Rajasthan. Swamiji, I am learning physical exercise, yoga and martial arts from last 2 years. We learned some techniques in martial arts that if, like somebody hold your both hands, then how we can take out our hands easily from the other person's grip. In this technique, the person who wants to take out his hands out of the other person's hand grip will put a force in outward direction to the point where the hand is weak, towards the thumb side. Before, when I used to practice the technique and hold the other person's hand very tightly, since they know the technique, they used to take out their hands very easily. Now I am doing Nitya Dhyan and listening to live satsang regularly by your grace. Just 2 days before, on 13th January, I practiced the same technique, but nobody was able to unlock my grip. Not even batchmates of my age. In fact, the senior most in my batch was struggling to take out his hand from my grip. Is this Kundalini Shakti? And if yes, is my Kundalini Shakti as awakened? Madhuri, it is the side effect of Kundalini Shakti, no doubt. And your Kundalini is awakened, no doubt. 2 things. In the martial arts, when somebody touches you, if your Kundalini energy is more than their Kundalini energy, even if you don't attack them, they will just fall. They will be completely shaken. The martial arts is more Kundalini energy based. The other day I was seeing a video, a Chinese master. He did not touch even one person. But he was fighting with 20 people. All 20 were rolling on the ground. He did not touch even one person. So what you see here, I make you guys roll in the ground with my love energy, the compassion energy, by awakening the Kundalini. The same thing that Master was doing with pure energy. It was neither anger nor compassion, just pure energy. Actually, pure energy itself will have a trace of compassion. So I could see very clearly. I'll get the video and give you the reference tomorrow. Tomorrow in satsang, I'll give you the reference, and it's in the YouTube. You can all watch. I saw from the YouTube only. So if your Kundalini is fully awakened, you don't even need to touch anybody. The moment you look at them, they will roll on the ground. So your Kundalini is awakened. That is the reason nobody is able to unlock themselves or defeat you. Madhuri, you are in the right direction. Please enjoy. To somebody to recognize their contribution. That's all. Awakening Kundalini is not good for married couple. Don't worry, it is good. Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. Tea, alcohol, sex should stop who practice Kundalini. Nothing like that. Say, awakening of Kundalini, you may drop alcohol, but other than that, nothing like a tea, coffee, the regular married life, or nothing will, it's nothing, no way involved in that. So don't worry, Kundalini can be awakened for all the people. Repetition of the same sound continuously can conquer the chaotic mental setup in your system that can awaken your Kundalini. If you can remain centered on restful awareness while you move from waking to dream to deep sleep states, and deep sleep to waking states, Kundalini awakens by its very natural, spontaneous awakening process. Ajapa, while you fall asleep, even in the dream state and the deep sleep, will awaken Kundalini safely in any human being without any side effect or after effect, disturbance or suffering. Kundalini awakening can be caused by so many reasons. Ajapa, unclutching, intense action, just the look of the master, or initiation from the being whose Kundalini is fully awakened, are different causes for ordinary persons to experience Kundalini awakening. There are so many more reasons. Even the pure desire or the pure fear can awaken the Kundalini, can awaken Kundalini energy. The physical conditions are required if the Kundalini is going to be awakened by the unconscious methods
like ajapa japa, unclutching, awareness practices which you do it on your own. If the Kundalini is going to be awakened by the living master, whose Kundalini is fully awakened, there is no precondition for your physical conditions. There is no restriction on any conditions. There will not be any side effect or after effect, as the process of being awakened itself is done by a conscious being. It does not create any side effect or after effect. The self in the higher sense is above Kundalini. Self in the lower sense is below Kundalini. The lower self moving into the space of higher self happens by Kundalini. Kundalini cannot be equated to the lower self or the higher self. The cosmic records clearly records the process of unfolding from lower self to higher self is called Kundalini. It never reaches the brain physically. Chakras, energy centers, are only metaphysical spots connected to the physical plane, because the experiences of those centers are strongly felt in the physical plane, in those physical places. Ajna chakra is not between the eyebrows. Sahasrara is not on the crown of your head. When the Sahasrara is awakened, the strong vibration and experience is felt in the crown. Because of that, it is associated with the crown. When Kundalini is awakened in Manipuraka, the strong experience is experienced on the navel center. So it is equated with the navel. Otherwise, navel is not Manipuraka. Please understand, Kundalini does not reside in Mooladhara. If it is awakened, the strong experience is first felt in Mooladhara. The Mooladhara of what you understand as the root of the spine experiences the strong vibration. That is why it is equated with the root of the spine. So, it has nothing to do with the physical points of the body. Only the experiences are stationed in the physical points of the body. Please understand, when the Kundalini is awakened, the space in which the experiences happens, the plane in which chakras are marked, are totally different. When those experiences happened, they are felt in the plane of chakras in your body. Every great spiritual truth becomes part and parcel of your inner being. Your cognizance gets centered on the great spiritual truths when your Kundalini is awakened. Awakening of the Kundalini directly transforms the words from the masters into your experiences. You will see, whenever your Kundalini is awakened, you don't need to struggle, work to make the words of the masters into reality. The words directly leads you to the wordlessness, the spiritual enlightenment.
See, in our body, when we
meditate and Kundalini gets awakened, very subtle but powerful current kind of energy gets generated. This two skin is capable of stopping the leakage of that energy. So other skins are not that foolproof. These two skins are foolproof. That's why traditionally they used it.
Thank you.
But in our Sangha, I don't use anything related to cruelty. We are cruel-free Sangha. Whether a silk or anything related to cruelty, we don't use. And the silk which comes by killing the silkworms, we don't use. There is a silk which comes by metal. From metal, zari they will make. In Varanasi they make, in Kanchipuram they make. Only that silk used. The deities are wearing the silk, which is metal. It is not silkworm silk, that silk by the silkworms. This is not that silk. This is silk by the copper wire. Thin copper wires, they are made like a thread, and that is used. All the silk that gods are wearing are thread or metal. They are not silkworm thing. So I don't use, not only I don't use in our Sangha, we don't use anything which comes by cruelty. Even medicine, if it is from animal products, we don't use.
Expand on how the Kundalini is awakened through listening. Each part of your body, each organ in your body stores, carries some emotions in it. For example, the moment you worry, the stomach gets agitated. The moment you have panic attack, heart gets agitated. Because the worrying muscle memory is stored in the stomach, and if the worrying is aggravated, first the stomach gets upset. The panic attack muscle memories are stored in the heart. The moment you get the panic attack, your heart gets agitated. Each part of your body carries certain muscle memories, and people who again and again feel agitated in that muscle memory will have the disease related to that organ. Please understand, if you are stressed out continuously, even for small things, your shoulder will experience the tiredness, sickness. Soon you can expect diseases related to your shoulder bones, arthritis, that kind of diseases. So please understand the basic rule. You need to listen, you need to understand. Every part of the body has its own special emotions. And second truth you need to know, all of them are constantly releasing the ideas and thoughts related to their memories into you. Your thinking is nothing but the totality of all the thoughts and ideas and memories released by all your organs from their storage. Please understand, any muscle memory doesn't keep quiet. Memory stored in a chip keeps quiet till the electricity is connected to it. The moment power supply happens, that memory can't keep quiet, it becomes alive. Same way, because you are alive, all those memories stored in the different parts of your body, all those memories stored in the different muscles of your body is released in your system. That is why
Sometimes you don't know why you are agitated, but you are agitated. Sometimes you don't know why you are sad, but you are sad. Sometimes you don't know why you are joyful, but you are joyful. That is why your inner space is not logically under your control. That is there, you are there. Your inner space and you share the same relationship of almost the relationship you share with your spouse. Both are there. When, which will react, what way, no one knows. Sometimes a small problem, like a cup of coffee, can go up to the extent of divorce. Sometimes even a big problem, having an extramarital affair, will just melt down to a cup of coffee. There is no logic. Who is going to respond how? Please listen. Sometimes a small problem, cup of coffee, can lead to divorce, because if you are agitated, if she is agitated, cup of coffee problem is enough to lead to divorce. If both of you are complete, even some information about the extramarital affair, that serious problem can just melt down and be completed in over a cup of coffee. The relationship has no logic. Whether it is going to go this way or that way, same way, your thinking has no logic. Whether it is going to go this way and that way. Sometimes a simple reason, your dress is not ironed, you start hating yourself. I have seen people start hating themselves. The self-hatred pattern develops in them just because they did not have iron clothes. Same way I have seen people walking out of cancer just because of their confidence about themselves. Understand, a cup of coffee can lead to self-hatred, or you can have the confidence over yourself even to the extent that you can walk out of cancer. A man and his wife were having an argument about who should brew the coffee each morning. The wife said, you should do it because you get up first and then we don't have to wait as long to get our coffee. The husband said, you are in charge of cooking around here and you should do it because that is your job. I can just wait for my coffee. Wife replies, no, you should do it, and beside, it is in the Bible that man should do the coffee. Husband replies, I can't believe that, show me. So she fetched the Bible and opened the New Testament and shows him at the top of several pages that it indeed says, he brews. All right. If you miss the joke, don't miss the laughter at least. Actually, the word has two meanings. If you separate he brews, or if you unite Hebrews, it's a language. Anyhow, if all your muscle memories are having round table conference, you will not have your bioenergy awakened. Please understand, muscle memory is like a security guard. Biomemory is the officials of the house. Bioenergy is the leader of the house. If you are too busy with the security guards, you will never meet the owner. Please listen. Muscle memory is security guards of the house. Biomemory is the official staff of the house. Bioenergy is the boss of the house. You need to know, if you are too busy with the security guards, you will never meet the boss. Same way, if you are too busy with the thoughts raised by your muscle memories, you will never meet your Kundalini energy, who is the boss of the house.
how to silence this muscle memory. How to silence this muscle memory. Please understand. Listening. Listening. Listening makes your muscle memory silent. Listening makes your biomemory polite. Listening. Listening is equivalent to a direct letter you received from the boss of the house confirming your appointment. So neither the muscle memory nor the biomemory will stop you. You will straight reach the boss.
Let me explain yoga. Understand? Adi Yogi Mahadeva revealed this science in Shivagamas to the whole universe as a science to awaken your inner potential energy. I don't want to say the physical postures are not yoga, and I don't want to say physical health is not purpose of yoga. That is also included. Please understand. There is so much of confusion as usual. Anything practiced by billions will have variations, confusions, debates. It's usual. Whether the physical postures are yoga, please understand, physical postures are also yoga. It is not that they are not part of yoga, and I also don't want to say they are alone as yoga. No. Physical postures are not excluded, but that does not mean only physical postures are yoga. It's a great science where your body is trained to achieve its peak potential through asanas and mind is trained through liberated thinking. Your breathing structure is trained through pranayama. The various steps are used in yoga ultimately to awaken your Kundalini Shakti. Yoga is not meant just for your well-being or health. It is meant to awaken your mystical powers. It is meant to awaken your spiritual realization, realizing your spiritual identity is the ultimate goal of yoga. I'll just try to introduce basic concepts about yoga. What is yoga? What is not yoga? How it is done? How it should not be done? Why it is done? The basic questions about yoga, I'll try to explain. Kundalini is the inner potential energy. Once it is awakened, you will experience extraordinary health, physically, mentally, and extraordinary powers, abilities. Everything in yoga is finally aimed at. It can be as simple as washing your eyes, or as difficult as Shirasasana, Neti or Dauti Kriyas. Everything is aimed at awakening the Kundalini Shakti in you. To awaken the extraordinary possibilities and abilities in you. Yoga is one of the greatest gifts given to the world by Mahadeva directly. Please understand, yoga is organized by Patanjali but gifted by Mahadeva himself. In the recent days, modern days, for India, when we utter the word recent days, modern days, it's 10,000 years. So in the recent days, 10,000 years before, Patanjali organized it. But originally, it originates from Mahadeva, the Adi Yogi. Many people ask me, no, today the asanas, postures, as it is taught, Patanjali is not speaking about it. No scriptures are talking about it. This is one of the biggest questions. Many so-called intellectuals pose this question, and they also use this question point to attack yogic tradition. Please understand, every posture, every asana is clearly described, including the way you need to breathe, very clearly by Mahadeva in Hatha Yoga literatures. There are books like Kumbhaka Patati, Hatha Yoga Pratipika, "30 volumes Mahadeva has taught to Devi and some of the rishis. Very clearly, every posture, 997 asanas. I am sure Mahadeva has explained many more, but whatever original verses we are able to get from that 997 asanas we have retrieved. Please understand, every single act you are requested, recommended, expected to do in Nitya Yoga system is backed with the time-tested, foolproof scriptures, yogic scriptures, directly by Mahadeva. So this idea, the postures as it is taught in the modern day are not available in the original scripture, maybe due to either the people who put this question have not read the yogic literatures, or some of the dilutions happened by the modern day yoga teachers. Yoga is originally taught by Mahadeva. The vast yogic literatures, we have retrieved at least 30 authentic, time-tested, foolproof yogic literatures, and fortunately, in the modern day, very authoritative translations in Western languages like English, French is available. Basically, yoga is to awaken your Kundalini Shakti and manifest what you want as reality, ultimately merge, become one with, realize your highest spiritual identity, Shivoham. The experience of I am Shiva, I am the divine. Understand, it may start with bending the body, but it ends in uniting your consciousness with the divine, becoming one with the divine. However, even in the polluted, diluted, crudest form, yoga spreading is okay. I am welcoming it. Because once people start practicing, yoga is such a powerful science. It is independently intelligent to awaken the intelligence of a practitioner and guide them step by step to its purest form. Please understand, yoga is not some dead postures. Once you start practicing, it will lead you to its purest form. It's an independent intelligence. It will lead you to its highest experiences. That is why, even in a polluted or diluted form, if you start, that's great. Somehow, somewhere begin, start. Tadde jati, tannai jati, taddure, tadvantike, tat antarasya, sarvasya, tadu sarvasyasya, bahyataha. If you just internalize, understand this one verse, you will become enlightened. Vakyartha sadas should be the most important spiritual practice in all our gurukuls and old age homes. Because Vakyartha Sadas is the best practice even the elderly people can do. Sit and internalize. What is it that moves and that does not move? That's far off, that is also near. Mahadeva is describing about himself. Understand, you can never understand him with your logic. Only he can introduce himself to you.
Here, he is introducing himself. That moves not. That is far off. That is also near. That's the inner space of all this. That is also the outer space of all this. Tade jati, tanai jati, tadure, tadvantike. Mahadeva is introducing about himself. He is not just giving you his visiting card. He is just describing about himself. Contemplate on it. Contemplate on it. Contemplate on it. He is describing about himself. Contemplate on it. He is the inner space of all this. He is also the outer space of all this. Actually, if you contemplate on these verses, you will achieve complete brahmacharya, because these verses are so powerful. They will just open up your whole Kundalini Shakti. Brahmacharya is all about opening up Kundalini Shakti. If your Kundalini Shakti is opened up, you will achieve Brahmacharya just like that. So simple. In a most simple way.
Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham.
Today, the first day of Skanda Sashti Mahotsava. Today is the day conceived, means he was expressed through the third eye of Sadashiva from the 5 phases: Satyojata, Vamadeva, Agora, Tatpurusha, Ishana. From third eye, the energy is gathered. And the sixth space, not phase, is Adho, means the unborn space, Avyakta. It's also called Ajomuga and Adhomuga, both. Which is not shown, which is not born. Which is not born, Adho means which is not shown. The Sadashiva, Avyakta, which is Ajo and Adho, which is neither shown nor born. From that space, the sixth spark happened and Adi Shakti held the whole thing together. The bio-memory of Adi Shakti, bio-energy of Sadashiva, it was too powerful to hold it together till the baby is delivered. So Ganga came to help. She acted as a spiritual incubator, adding muscle memory to this Garbha. So the bioenergy of Sadashiva, biomemory of Adi Shakti, and muscle memory of Ganga put completion of is Subramanya. Today is the day received and expressed is the completion, complete manifestation. Sadashiva sent his DNA first to the universe to expand and multiply in the form of Sadashiva, directly from Sadashiva's 5 third eyes, and the sixth phase, sixth space. That is why Sadashiva has only 5 phases, Subramanya because the Avyakta, unmanifested, which is called Adhomuka or Ajomuka, unborn, unseen, Avyakta, even that contributed for the happening of Subramanya. Shiva Shakti Kumara Soma Skanda. Soma is biology, Asi Skanda physics. The whole Soma Skanda is one and the same. Mahasada Shiva decided to cause infinity, decided to become infinitely infinity. Universe started. His own infinity is Subramanya. Subramanya is not essence of Shiva, he is best of Shiva. That is why Subramanyam, best of Shiva. Best of Shiva is Subramanya. Same. You guys are not essence of me. These are best of me. I have not given you my essence. I have given you my best. Me in you is my best. You in me is your best. You in me is best for you. Me in you is best of me. I should say best of Hinduism is in Mahasada and the Mahasada is completely in Hinduism. Understand? I was reading a very interesting article few days before, where NASA confirms at certain time in the history of the universe, on this very nakshatra, Vaikasa, Vishaka, actually all the Vedic calendar months is the nakshatra on which Purnima falls. Chitra month means Purnima falls on Chitra nakshatra. Vaikasha month means Purnima falls on Visakha nakshatra. So on the nakshatra on which Purnima falls, that same nakshatra's name is given for that month. On this very Vaishakha peak, there was a huge light explosion in the universe. Of course, more than that NASA cannot record. When I was reading that, it was very shocking how so many things our Shivamaha Purana, Skanda Purana describes is corroborated by these modern day discoveries. Subramanya's birth is described elaborately in both the Skanda Purana and Shivamaha Purana. Both Puranas describe Subramanya's happening elaborately. I also need to reveal an important truth here. Subramanya is the Lord of spiritual alchemy science. Because his whole birth itself happened as a spiritual alchemy. It happened as a spiritual alchemy. And he is the of spiritual alchemy science. He is here now to make this Sadashivoham spiritual alchemy process successful. And my own gurus, before they made me manifest the spiritual alchemy science, I was put in the Gaumara sadhana, means experiencing Gaumara, Kumara on Skandasashti day, 6 days, not eating and doing nirahara, and the unique spiritual practice making Subramanya yantra on sacred ash, worshipping it with reciting 36 times the Skandasashti Kavasam and a special Moola Mantra. It was a spiritual practice. I was personally guided by Vibhudananda Puri, and not only I completed it successfully and had a direct darshan of Subramanya and received this whole spiritual alchemy science as one gift. He is the Lord of the spiritual alchemy. So the greatest spiritual alchemists, Siddhas, 18 Siddhas, consider themselves as the descendants of Subramanya, and they always revere as their guru of their sampradaya. So the spiritual alchemy, developing the spiritual alchemy products and the science of spiritual alchemy is directly the gift of Subramanya to the world is deity, which is standing on Palani temple, is the ultimate spiritual product anyone can possibly develop. The most ultimate spiritual product anyone can possibly develop on the planet Earth is the Navapashana deity of Subramanya standing on Palani hill. If you are too much worried about rights and wrongs of the small, short life of you, you are polluted, corrupted. When you understand the larger happenings of the cosmos, where your ideas of right and wrong, good and bad becomes irrelevant, you experience vikasa, understand? Narrowness is pollution, expansion is purification. More and more you get narrow with good and bad, right and wrong, pain and bliss, more and more polluted, more you are corrupted. More and more you expand, the vikasatva happens, more and more you are free, more and more you are purified. The definition of corruption, pollution or purification is all about expansion. Vikasatva. Vikasa is the basis, from the root from which the word Vaishaka comes out. The Vikasa is Vishaka. Today is the day where the expansion of the universe happened. Actually, Sadashiva expanding himself to celebrate himself is Subramanya.
Everything boils down in life to one principle, Tyaga. For what you dedicate, you sacrifice your life, that celebrates your existence, makes your existence celebrate for the universe. Tyaga makes the fire in your stomach, Jataragni, intense. Tyaga makes your heart so light and alive. Tyaga makes your head overflowing with Kundalini Shakti, nectar. Tyaga is your third eye. Tyaga is life. Tyaga is superpower, the core power from which everything manifests. Tyaga.
In Hindu tradition, Tyaga is the highest power, superpower. It is not like you are losing something. It is like you are asserting something. Paramashiva is Tyagaraja, not because he lost something, but because he asserts the ultimate reality by his existence. I asserted the ultimate truth. Paramashiva is real and Kailasa is real. That has to be revived on the planet Earth. I asserted that ultimate reality through my life. That is Tyaga. And I was ready to give up anything. That core principle is non-negotiable. Even if they snatch everything and take away the whole infrastructure, in one corner I will sit and continue to reach out to the whole world and go on reviving Kailasa. I tell you, this Tyaga awakens your Kundalini. Even if you need to go through abuses, negativity, attacks, persecution, digest everything, go on giving best things to the world. Be Tyaga Raja. Go on sacrificing. Yes, society will rate you, society will hate you, society will judge you, society will beat you. After all this, how you swallow everything and then what you contribute to the world is real you. That is what is the real you. Society will give what it has. But after digesting everything, you give what you need to contribute to the world. That is Tyagaraja. See these Tarugavana rishis. They have sent all demons on Paramashiva. All weapons on Paramashiva. He stopped all of it. He made all of them as his abharanas and his ayudas. After digesting everything, he gave Paramashiva jnana to those rishis. Understand? That is Tyaga Raja. After all that abuse, attack, everything, he gave Paramashiva jnana to Tarugavana rishis. He just swallowed all the attacks and gave Paramashiva jnana to Tarugavana rishis and to the whole world. Understand? Tyaga is the biggest power you can manifest, which will burn away all the powerlessness, and all the powerlessness you made it sacred by justifying to yourself and justifying to others.
First thing, listen. Do not justify your powerlessness, failures, arrogance, inability, or any other negativity you have. Do not justify. That's the first statement. Next. Do not justify to yourself and do not justify to others. That's the next statement. Third. Tyaga makes all your powerlessness irrelevant. Even if you have made some of your powerlessness sacred by justifying it to yourself and justifying it to others, Tyaga makes your powerlessness irrelevant. Paramashiva is Tyaga Raja. Tyaga Raja. Let me define the Tyaga. Whatever is thrown at you, you don't care about any of it and swallow everything, digest everything, burn everything away, and you go on giving the best, highest positive possibilities and powers to the world. All the powerlessness, negativity, abusal, attack, everything thrown at you, you just swallow them, burn them away, destroy them. But you go on giving absolute positive possibilities and powers to the whole world. That is called Tyaga. Paramashiva is Tyaga Raja. Tyaga is the key to become God. The most difficult Tyaga is renouncing self-hatred, because the society teaches you self-hatred is great. It makes you delude between humbleness and self-hatred. Listen. Humbleness is not self-hatred. Listen carefully. Self-hatred is thinking you are less. Humbleness is thinking about you less. Less self-remembrance is humbleness. Self-hatred is constantly thinking about you, but very cheap, very low. Understand, there is a big difference between humbleness and self-hatred. Person with self-hatred will never be really humble. Vinayam durta lakshanam. He will show himself very humble. But he is not humble. Understand? A real humbleness will be out of powerfulness. Society deludes you, makes you mistake humbleness
your humbleness as self-hatred, and as you always in the state of self-hatred, so that you will be humble. Self-hatred is not humbleness. Most difficult thing to renounce in the life is self-hatred. So much of self-hatred, self-doubt, self-denial. That is why even if you think of future plans, so much of impossibility and you shrink. No, one more suffering, pain of failure, why should I face? Fool. Because of pain of failure, you don't plan, and naturally no plan means failure. It is like because you are afraid some guest will come to your home, you call that person and tell him, please come. You are afraid failure will come to your life, and you stop planning and force the failure to come to your life. Self-hatred, self-denial, self-doubt. Most difficult thing to renounce in your life is SDHD. Renounce that. Dhira, courage is moving the SDHD out and having the vision for your future. I tell you, highest renunciation, greatest tyaga is renouncing your self-hatred. See, Paramashiva worshipped in Devaloka. In Indraloka, he is called as Tyagaraja. I was wondering, Paramashiva worshipped in Swarga should be called as the Raja of the pleasure, king of pleasure. Why is he called as Tyagaraja? Musukunda Chakravarti, the Chola king of Tiruvarur, when he went to Swarga, Indraloka, understand, Hindus had a regular communication and travel to other dimensions. It was a lifestyle for us. It is a lifestyle even now for us. We used to go and come to other dimensions. It used to be very usual, regular. Till we were invaded and all the science was destroyed and demonized. Much was destroyed. The remaining left over was demonized. The most funniest thing, the Hindu practice is being called as superstitions in India. Superstitious in India. All right. Why waste time talking about it? Let me come to the point. The Musukunda Chakravarti went to Swargaloka and he even helped Devatas in their war with Rakshasas. Because he helped and they won the war, the Devatas head of the gods, Indra, wanted to gift him something. He asked, "O Musukunda, you are such an amazing help and support and friend for me. Please ask what do you want." And do you know funny thing? Musukunda Chakravarti did not ask, "I want to stay in Swarga." No, he said, "My Chola kingdom is much more amazing than Swarga. There's nothing you can give me. There's nothing you can give me. I have everything more than Swarga." I looked around, it looks too poor. There's nothing which which is not there in Chola Samrajya, Chola kingdom in Swarga. Indra was very ashamed. He said, please, please, please ask something, because I need to keep my pride and I need to save my face. I have to gift you something. You came all the way from Buloka and helped me, and I won the war because of your strategies and support. Please ask something and take. So it will give me a feeling fulfilled. And I showed my gratitude. Then Musukunda Chakravarti said, all right. One thing I liked in your Devaloka, Indraloka, the beautiful deity of Paramashiva you are worshipping. In Tiruvarur we have a great temple, but our main deity, Paramashiva, is Swayambhu Murti. The deity you are worshipping is an amazing deity. I wanted to take this deity as a Utsav Murti for my Tiruvarur temple. Indra was first, he was shocked that because his own Atma Murti, the worshipping deity, he is asking. Then finally he felt, all right, anyway, he asked for some gift, so I should not say no. And he gives the deity to him. That deity is called Tyagaraja Swami. So the god of Devaloka is Tyagaraja. It should be Bhogaraja. If you see logically, Mahadeva's version who gives all the Bhogas, like either it should be Swarnagarshana Bhairava or Bhoga Raja, something like that, who gives all the pleasures. But surprisingly, God of Indraloka is called Tyagaraja. I tell you, if you learn Tyaga, you will be in Swarga. If you learn Tyaga, you will be in Devaloka. If you learn Tyaga, you will be in Indraloka. Actually, as per the document, it says the god of Devaloka. In Devaloka, there are 3 divisions. Swarga. Swarga is like a name of that whole dimension. Bhur, Bhuva, Suva. That whole dimension is called Swarga. In Swarga, Devaloka. In Devaloka, there is one part called Indraloka. So all the 3 words you should not confuse. It's like address. Swarga is the address of the dimension, like a nation. Devaloka is like a state. Indraloka is like a headquarters. Understand? Hindus had a clear communication, traveling, even luggage transportation. Things used to go from here to there and from there to here. Anyhow, listen. The god of Devaloka is Tyagaraja. That same deity still exists. It is sitting in Tiruvarur Tyagaraja Swami temple. If any of you are in Tamil Nadu, don't miss seeing the 6 items. I'll tell you, the 6 items. So item is a small word. Forgive me. I should say the 6 forms of Paramashiva. 6 forms of Paramashiva you should not miss. 1. Tiruvarur Tyagaraja Swami. 2nd, Nerur Sadasiva Brahmendral Samadhi. On his very body, there is a bilva tree which has grown out of his very bioenergy. his very body on which that bilva tree is grown, that bilva tree's DNA is his very DNA of Subramanya. Listen. Tiruvarur Tyagaraja Swami, Sadashiva Brahmendral, Jiva Samadhi, the bilva tree standing on it. Third, Parani, Navapashana deity, Dandabani Swami. The original deity is as it is. Nobody was able to steal or remove. Many people tried, but it is there as it is. It is able to save itself. Nobody was able to steal. That original deity of the Moolavar, Navapashana, Dandabani Swami is there still. Fourth, original body of Ramanuja, Acharya, is still there, traditionally embalmed with a traditional Hindu embalming methodology. He himself has described how his body should be embalmed. It was embalmed as per that methodology. It is still sitting in Jiva Samadhi in Srirangam, Ranganatha Swami temple, in Ramanujar Sannidhi. The main deity is not made out of stone or wood or anything. It is Sakshat body used by Ramanujar, Udayavar. Udayavar Tame Ubayogitta Tirumeni, Tamagiya Tirumeni, is sitting in Srirangam. That's a fourth. You should all see. Listen carefully. First, Tyagaraja Swami of Tiruvarur. Second, Nerur Sadashiva Brahmendral, the Vilva tree grown on his body. Third, Parani, Dandabani Swami, Dandayudabani. You should see during the Abhishekam. You should see during the Abhishekam. Fourth, this is too important. Ramanuja, the original body of Udayavar, is still sitting in Srirangam temple as it is. It is not carved. It is not carved. Fifth one, very important, very sweet and very beautiful. You should see the main Moolavar deity of Venkateshwara during Abhishekam in Tirumala, Tirupati. In Tirumala, the main deity you should see during Abhishekam, because the deity was not carved. He just became deity. He himself stood in his Narayanatva, Parama state, space, with 4 hands, and he just became deity. It is not carved. It is not, nowhere you will see any one small evidence that it is carved. Understand? Any carved deity will have that one corner. It will have that evidence. It is carved. Like one bead will be little smaller than the other bead, and somewhere that symmetry will miss. So with that you can make out it is carved. Venkateshwara Swami is Swayambhu. Bhagavan Srinivasa. He himself stood and with his 4 hands just became deity. That's the 5th one. 6th one, the main Moola Lingam of Arunachaleshwara. During Abhishekam, you should see. These 6 directly radiating Paramashiva, ultimate absolute. Understand?
About how you can experience the ultimate absolute space consciousness of Paramashiva. Today, all of us have learned some of the most important secrets for manifesting the space of invincibility inside you, invincibility outside of you. For every one of you that are sitting here with us, today what sacred science you've learned is it will just give you breakthrough in the very aspect of how you relate, how you see the reality in front of you, making you go beyond enmity, making you have the secret to success, experience the real success and invincibility. Tomorrow, we're all having a very special session. And I request all of you to join tomorrow because tomorrow we're going to be learning the antidote for pain and suffering. How to walk free from all the suffering in life is what we're going to be learning tomorrow. Do join us. This brings us all to the conclusion of our session today. Let us offer our gratitude to Swamiji and conclude with Purna Mantra. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nityananda Paramashiva Paduka Arpanamastu Om Nityanandam. Thank you all. Thank you so much. Nityanandam.